All right, ready for a deep dive.
Always.
Today we're looking at AI-powered HVAC diagnostics.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and we've got some really fascinating sources
Oh, race.
showing how this tech is already changing the game.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that.
Like imagine HVAC problems diagnosed before they're even noticeable.
Wow.
That's the kind of future AI is building.
That's incredible. Fewer breakdowns, more efficient systems.
Exactly.
That's what we all want.
So it's not just about smart thermostats anymore.
Right. AI is going way deeper.
Like a super smart assistant for technicians,
Analyzing tons of data in seconds.
telling you exactly what's wrong, no more spending hours troubleshooting.
Yeah, it's pinpointing the problem almost instantly.
I can see why people are so excited about that.
Oh, yeah. This is huge.
Fewer system failures, less downtime for homeowners.
Potentially even lower energy bills.
It all comes down to efficiency.
Right. AI is making systems run better.
So let's get specific.
Sure.
How is AI already tackling those classic HVAC headaches?
Well, one big one is predicting compressor failures.
Oh yeah, those are a nightmare.
The heart of the system fails. It's a major headache.
For everyone, yeah.
But AI can actually track the compressor's performance over time,
Really?
looking at temperature, pressure,
I see.
even tiny variations in how it's running.
So it's picking up on those subtle changes.
Exactly. And that's how it predicts potential failures before they happen.
So no more emergency calls in the middle of the night?
Hopefully not.
Instead, technicians can be proactive.
Address the issue before it becomes a disaster.
That's got to be a huge relief.
Oh, yeah, for both the technician and the customer.
Absolutely a win-win.
For sure.
Okay, so that's compressor failures.
Mm-hmm.
What about refrigerant leaks?
Oh, those are another classic.
Used to be a nightmare to track down.
Spending hours searching.
But AI is changing all that.
It is, yeah.
AI-powered leak detection systems.
Using sensors to constantly monitor the refrigerant.
So if there's even a tiny drop,
Instant alert.
and the technician knows exactly where to go.
Right to the source of the leak.
It's amazing how much time that saves.
It really is.
And it improves safety, too.
That's right. Refrigerant leaks can be harmful.
To the environment, yeah.
So detecting them quickly is crucial.
Okay, so we've covered compressor failures,
Mm-hmm.
refrigerant leaks.
Yep.
What about thermostats?
Ah, yes. Everyone's got those fancy smart ones now.
But how is AI changing things for the pros?
Well, it's not just about controlling the settings anymore.
I see.
AI can cross-check those settings with the entire system.
Interesting.
So if the thermostat's not communicating right,
Okay.
or if there's some conflict in the settings,
It flags the issue.
instantly, yeah.
That sounds super helpful.
It is. It's solving those frustrating intermittent problems.
You know when everything seems fine?
But the system's just not working quite right.
Exactly, those ones.
AI can pinpoint those communication glitches.
And get to the root of the problem so much faster.
That's right.
So we've got compressors, leaks, thermostats.
Mm-hmm.
What about the air handler?
Ah, yeah, the air handler.
That's a pretty crucial component, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Circulating the air throughout the home.
When that malfunctions,
It affects everything.
the whole system, yeah.
So how's AI helping with air handler diagnostics?
Well, AI uses data from all the sensors in there,
Okay.
monitoring airflow, fan speeds, temperatures.
So it's comparing all that to normal conditions.
Exactly. And if something's off,
It alerts the technician.
right away.
AI is like a constant watchdog,
I like that analogy.
monitoring the system's vital signs.
Flagging any potential problems before they get serious.
It's really incredible.
It is.
So we've talked about the problems AI can solve.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the tools themselves?
Right? The tools of the trade are changing, too.
Let's dive into some of those.
Okay, sure. It's amazing, right, how AI is changing everything.
Yeah, it's like having a whole team of experts in your toolbox.
That's a good way to put it.
So speaking of toolboxes,
Yeah?
let's talk about some of these AI-powered tools.
Okay, sure.
I've been hearing a lot about smart manifold gauges these days.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
What's the big deal with those?
Well, they're still measuring pressure and temperature.
Like the old ones.
Right. But the difference is the AI,
Ah, I see.
it analyzes those readings in real time,
Okay.
compares them to a massive database
Wow.
of normal operating conditions.
So it knows what to look for.
Exactly. And if there's even a small deviation,
It flags it.
instantly.
No more guesswork.
Nope. The AI does all the thinking for you.
It's like a pocket-sized expert
Right there in your hand.
guiding you through the process.
And they're constantly learning, too.
Oh, really?
Getting smarter with every bit of data.
That's impressive.
Another cool tool is the Bluetooth diagnostic tool.
Oh, yeah, those little gadgets that plug in.
Exactly. They connect to your phone or tablet.
I've seen those around.
They gather tons of data about the system.
But how does AI fit into that?
Well, all that raw data can be overwhelming,
I can imagine.
but AI makes sense of it all,
Okay.
identifies any issues, and suggests solutions.
So it's not just diagnosing.
It's helping you fix the problem, too.
That's
It's
incredible.
like a virtual assistant for technicians.
And then there's remote monitoring software.
Ah, yes, that's where things get really futuristic.
Tell me more about that.
So sensors are constantly collecting data.
From the HVAC system.
Yep, sending it up to the cloud.
Okay.
And AI is analyzing it all.
Looking for potential problems.
Exactly. So even before the homeowner notices anything,
AI could be alerting the technician,
that's the goal: preventative maintenance,
catching those issues early on.
avoiding those major breakdowns.
It's like AI is a time traveler.
Sort of. It's all about being proactive.
So we've talked about these amazing tools,
Mm-hmm.
but with all this new tech,
Yeah,
what are some best practices for technicians?
that's a great question.
How do they use these tools effectively?
Well, one of the most important things is routine checks.
Even if there are no obvious problems,
Exactly. Those regular checkups can catch small issues.
before they turn into big ones.
Right. It's about staying ahead of the game.
AI is helping technicians be proactive.
Absolutely. Another key practice is data logging.
So keeping records of all that information
Exactly. AI tools store tons of historical data.
about the system's performance.
Right. And by analyzing that data,
You could start to see patterns.
trends emerging.
Maybe a certain part always fails after a certain time,
Exactly. And then you can replace it beforehand.
so it never causes a problem.
That's the power of data.
And what about those system alerts that AI sends out?
Yes, those are important.
How seriously should technicians take those?
Very seriously.
Are they just suggestions or are they crucial warnings?
They're not just suggestions.
Yeah.
When an AI tool sends an alert,
Yeah.
it's based on a lot of information.
It's seen something important.
Exactly. It's a red flag that needs attention.
Don't ignore the AI.
It's there to help.
So AI is giving technicians powerful tools
And data-driven insights.
to work smarter and more efficiently.
It's transforming the industry.
And the technicians who embrace this.
Will have a huge advantage.
It's really incredible to see
Is
how AI is making systems more reliable.
technicians' lives easier.
This is not just a fad
It's a fundamental shift.
in how we approach HVAC. And the most exciting part
Yeah.
is that we're still in the early stages.
This is just the beginning.
Imagine what's coming next.
I know, right? The possibilities are endless.
We've talked about how AI is changing diagnostics,
Mm-hmm.
but where else could it have an impact?
Oh, there are so many areas.
What about system design? Could AI design HVAC systems?
Oh, yeah, totally. Imagine AI analyzing building data,
Weather patterns,
even how people use the building.
to create a hyper-efficient system.
Perfectly tailored.
No more one-size-fits-all.
Each system unique.
Optimized for that specific environment.
That's the future,
That would be amazing.
especially for energy savings.
We're all trying to be more eco-friendly,
Exactly, and AI could make a huge difference there.
designing these super efficient systems.
And it doesn't stop there.
What do you mean?
AI could manage the energy, too,
Like in real time
constantly monitoring and adjusting,
to minimize energy use.
without sacrificing comfort, of course.
That's pretty impressive.
It's like an invisible energy expert,
Tweaking the system behind the scenes.
making sure it's running perfectly.
So we talked about predictive maintenance before,
Right.
but it feels like AI could take that even further
Oh, absolutely.
as it gets smarter.
Those predictions will get more accurate.
Imagine getting an alert
That says this part has a 90% chance of failing.
in the next 2 weeks.
You'd have plenty of time to prepare.
Order the part, schedule the maintenance.
No more last-minute scrambles.
It's like a crystal ball for your HVAC system.
That's a great way to put it.
So the more data AI has,
The better it gets.
and the future of HVAC is looking pretty exciting
It really is.
for the technicians who embrace this technology.
They'll have a real edge.
This deep dive has just scratched the surface.
There's so much more to explore.
AI is going to revolutionize everything.
Diagnostics, design, energy management.
It's changing how technicians work.
Every single day.
AI is not just a concept anymore.
It's here and it's making things better.
So if you're in the HVAC world,
Or just fascinated by tech.
keep watching this space.
Things are moving fast.
The future of HVAC is being written now.
And AI is leading the way.
That's it for our deep dive today.
Thanks for listening.
Catch you next time.